Hey, welcome back to Uncut, Raw, and Unedited with your boy Easy. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day for a neighbor. A wonderful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day for a neighbor. Okay, so I'm about to get started. It's been a pretty long day. I've been doing a lot of stuff via internet, so now I want to get out the digital and start to go into doing more touchy stuff. So we're going to be working, well, I'm going to be working definitely way more on my art stuff. There's a lot of art stuff that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be catching up on. So, yeah. Started working on the Cool Hurt piece, and I'm about to start working on the Lupe. So I know some people who were up there wondering what was up with that. Yeah, I'm working on it. Slow, little bit by little bit. So those are going to be on the 14th. Those are due on the 14th. So those are due in the next by I want to say 6 days. 6 more days left of me putting in work on those. So that's going to happen. I'm really hoping people are going to enjoy the way I start to reassess how I upload my videos. I know some people it's a little bit disappointing that you have to wait a whole week in order to see the next piece. Like I said, I'm going to start as soon as I finish them in real time. I'm going to make it so that those who are part of my Patreon can see those as soon as they come out. So if you want to see those will be on my Patreon, and you'll be able to access those. I talked to some people, and they told me $5 is a little bit too I don't know how to put it. So I went ahead and said $25 will give you access to those videos. I feel like $25 is a little bit much, but after I told them about the process of me having to come up with a way to do intros and outros and credits and stuff like that, they told me that the amount of time that I'm spending on this, because it's just me, that I should pay myself the way, all that work is supposed to be done. So since I'm doing the artwork, and then after 9 to 10 hours of doing the artwork, I then compress the amount of information, which takes another 10 to 12 hours for the computer to convert it into a time lapse. And then he said paying for the materials, which would not only include the paints and all that stuff, but also the time spent trying to get everything to its point. I should go ahead and charge it like I'm doing a job, and which I think is reasonable. So I don't think $25 is asking too much when it comes to the amount of time that I put into trying to get things to a point where you are able to enjoy the piece, I guess. So $25 isn't too much, he said. $25 is cool. But that being said, I do have 2 tiers before that, which is $1 and $25, which I decided to go with. Uh, so as of right now, my goal is just $35 a month, but I've made, you know, four tiers essentially. I made 4 tiers, and I made it so that I can keep it limited to a certain amount of people. I made it so that my goal is to make $500 a month. My goal is not to make any more than $500 a month. $500 a month is poor, is what I've been told, which is true. It's not enough to eat. It's not enough to, you know, live in the United States, but is enough to help me get my artwork where I want it to go. So my goal is to reach $500 a month. My Patreons are able to donate increments of $1, $5, $25, $50, and then I limited the amount of people who can donate $25 and $50. And I did that because, not only because of the rewards that I want to give out to those who are willing to put that type of money into me as an artist, but I also wanted to make sure that what they are getting is exclusive, like really exclusive. So I'm going to do a video for each tier explaining why I chose to do that tier, and you know, what comes in that tier as a reward. I'm gonna run over it real quick, just for the sake of it being a vlog. $1 a month will get you, you know, you'll get to know everything that's coming up. So if I have any galleries, you'll know about them first. On my Patreon feed, I'm going to constantly take pictures of me working on stuff and then uploading it to you, so you can see exactly what I'm working on, so you can see what's coming up next. If I decide that I want to drop a video, it'll be on there. Like just, you know, videos of, you know, checking out my stuff or anything like that, just random videos. If I have a moment of inspiration, I'm like, ooh, I want to draw that, I might, you know, upload that video explaining, you know, the concept and stuff. I'm going to do polls for giveaways and stuff like the on what I want to give away. So joining the Patreon will let you know what things I will be giving away and when it will be dropping. All those updates will be via Patreon. So that will all be in the feed, which will all be $1 to see, basically. I would really like to start an email list as well for people who want to do an email list. But that would be in the next one. So in the next one, $5 per month, you will be the first to know about everything that's coming out. So there's that, and then you will receive a monthly thank you letter in the mail. So I'm going to design a piece for you to get on a monthly basis, just saying thank you for sticking around and, you know, supporting me. So I would like to be able to do that. Then there's excuse me. I'll also put your name in the credits, saying thank you, and that means every video from wherever you decide that you want to donate, whenever you decided you wanted to donate to me, I will put your name saying thank you in there in the credits, and then access to time-lapse videos. So at $5 is when I'm going to drop that, not $1. I'm a little confused about my own work. So anyway, you put not $25, it'll be about $5, which I think is going to be $25. I might go ahead and move that back up to $25. But at the same time, I don't feel like people will be wanting to move into the $25 simply because of access to time-lapse videos. I don't know. I don't know. So, but I might just leave it in there. I'm contemplating. I don't know. $25 a month will give you private live streams on Twitch. On Sundays. I will be taking on questions and giving away all my hidden meanings behind my art pieces. So a lot of people see my artwork, but they don't necessarily see my artwork. I put a lot of imagery and words and letters into a lot of my pieces. So, excuse me. One of those questions and answers, you can air, and I saw this one piece, I think the name is, and I can pull it out and I can have a one-on-one conversation or answer questions via that way. Why do you do this? What's your purpose behind it? Do you have any real meaning behind it? And I'll answer all those questions. I will also be coming up with hidden shows, and you'll also be updated with the hidden shows and hidden live art pieces as well. So when I get to a point where I'm able to go out and design pieces via public, you will have access to the feed, name and credits, access to time lapses, and a shout out. So I will be giving you a shout out. So at the end of my videos, I will be, I want to say thank you to the following people. You were amazing. Thank you for your donations. And I'm calling out by name. Unless they say they don't want to. So I can definitely put them out there and let them know that if it wasn't for them, I would not be able to do what it is I am doing right now. And last but not least, the $50 tier, which which will have all of that. Not only will it have all of that, but it will also include an automatic entry into raffles and giveaways. And you will also receive an exclusive coloring book or t-shirt and or more once a month. So you'll get your own mini care package every month of designs and colors and pieces that I make. So excuse me. So that's the reward system for my Patreon. And that's just where I want to start at. So my goal to start off with is just $35 a month. $35 a month is what's going to get me to the point where I can continue having my t-shirt store, my e-store, and I can start to do more shirts, because right now I kind of like I draw something up and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that, and then I have this and I have that going on, and then I'm like, but every month they charge me a certain amount to just have the store running and open, and I would like to continue investing in the store, but if I don't have the money, then I can't do it. So though I'm really hoping that it gets to a point where it can kind of finance itself, like I sell maybe 1 or 2 shirts a week or something like that, then that would be amazing. I make $5 here and $5 there, and then I can kind of accumulate it to the point where the t-shirts pay for themselves and people can access shirts that way. but until then, I need some type of income coming in to just keep the shop open. So my first goal is just to get to that point. After it runs on itself and it starts to sell for itself, then I will take that money and put it towards materials for artwork. So that's the goal there. And the Patreon is officially up, so I will put that in the video so you can tap on it and go over to that page if you want to check that out. So good news, I'm up to 9 subscribers, which is amazingly awesome. I'm happy to be at 9 subscribers. As I said, last year I only made it to 20. No, excuse me. On my last account, I only made it to 20 subscribers, and that took me 2 years to accumulate. So it's only took me. It's only been a month officially, and I have 9 subscribers. So I have half of what I did in 1 month. Then it took me last time 2 years. So that's pretty amazing for me, changing that around. But again, that could just be because, you know, it could just be, you know, coincidence. So I don't know. Hopefully at some point video of my video will start passing around, because I have like 100 videos uploaded right now, and I kind of feel like the only reason why I have my 200 views is because, you know, I'm getting the same video watched over and over again or something like that. But it says that I'm making progress. So if I'm making progress, then that's what I really want overall. So if there's progress, cool. If there's no progress, there's a problem. Speaking of, there's a day when I think I got absolutely no views at all. And I think that's because, like, over this past week, I returned home and I got into a really sad, funky mood, and everything came crashing down on me, and I kind of skipped a few of the daily vlogs. So I think that's affected me big time. A lot of the videos that were starting to rank, suddenly they don't rank anymore. So I don't know if that's because I put out new videos and it's kind of overranking some of them, or somebody else is out there and they're kind of pounding the pavement as well, using the same tags that I do. I don't know yet, but I will say I am no longer ranking in a lot of the videos that I was ranking in. So I'm back now. Although I didn't stop doing videos within a week's span of time, it only took a few days in order to kind of knock me back down. So that's why I started doing, spreading these videos out, because I was doing those drawings the same day, and I'd work, you know, 2 or 3 hours in, and then upload them. So, and then, you know, the next day I wouldn't have anything to upload unless I, you know, took the time to do those again. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and spread out the days. So the pieces will come together slowly, but eventually they'll come together. So if you are the type to be really patient, you'll eventually see the end of the project. If you are like me and a little bit ready to see the end result, there'll be a Patreon, I will give you access to videos so that they are already done and they will be in time lapsed, and I will explain why I did what when I did what. As far as how often I'm going to reveal those videos, when they're done. As soon as they're done, I'm going to put them up and you'll be able to have access to them. So, but first I have to finish creating them. So I'm going to get a good bulk of them ready so you can see those as soon as they come out. That is a promise. So that's today's video. Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope you enjoyed being caught up, getting caught up with what's going on. My dad's doing good too as well. He's starting to move around on his own. A little scary, but at the same time, now officially gives me time to come down here and work on these gallery pieces and get them ready. So there's that. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so as always, practice and being present, and I'm going to catch you at the next one. Ooh yeah.